Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. My people, my people, my people, good night. Welcome, welcome to Munchibi Talks Politics. I am your girl, Munchibi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Share the live and rock and come in and welcome. People, what time is it? Anybody know what time is it? What time is it, guys? Who's here? Donna, what time now? Patricia, what time is it, sister? Oh my God, I think it's 9:08. I am really, really late. Welcome, welcome, guys. Want to share the live? Sidani, Wilson, good night. Veronica, good night. Everybody, good night. Want to share the live? Because, Mr. Guys, want to watch Parliament today? Want to watch Who watch Parliament today? Anybody know watch Parliament today? Take out on a phone, put the YouTube on the TV, take out on the phone and find Parliament today. Anyone who did not watch the Parliament today, please take out on the phone and put it on PBCJ because today, Jesus, no stop, guys, Parliament ever keep. Our Parliament always a keep. We don't share the life quick and fast. We don't share the life quick and fast. We start now. Jesus whip. Share the life, my love. Me say, what a wow moment today in our Parliament. Javon, Jesus, me tell us there one Juliet Cutbert, you know, and one Juliet Cutbert Flynn right across the board. I don't know say, as much as me I write down things on paper when me want to talk about. I don't know what me really love. I don't know say me really love when me see the Labour right MP them in a parliament and go down in it. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Guys, you know see Juliet Cutbert Flynn today? You know see Juliet Cutbert Flynn, one Juliet Cutbert Flynn today? Oh Jesus. You know see Kerentia Morrison today? You know see big rap as how we love when we Labour right MP them come out because they're 14 MP then at the parliament. Then go on like they're them in a government. Then go on like a them in a government. And we always a turn the other cheek. Those days are over. Erica, you watch the parliament today? Guys, wanna share the live. The 20 more people wanna share the live and come them we start. We're not gonna wait. We're not gonna wait. We're gonna just do it thing and then anybody catch it afterwards. Jesus, please. Me say the 14 non-progressive members of parliament in the People's National Party. When them come a parliament a week time, then don't come with no substance. Them don't come to contribute. Them don't come with no policy. Then just come for distract, disturb, and bring the parliament into disrepute. And you see, because my government now under Andrew Michael, especially when the Prime Minister gone, guys, especially when the Prime Minister turn him back. At them time we have to go down in it, you know. Because we know the Prime Minister don't really like them little behavior. They don't know the Prime Minister a decent, classy, decent man. So we know the Prime Minister don't really like the Bugu Yaga. Since when the Prime Minister gone, trouble. Now, today we have 3 presentations in the Parliament today. 2, substance, policy, hope, prosperity. 1 from Madam Brown-Burke, all nice and gimmickry and lies and half-truths and misinformation. But we don't expect any better from Angela Brown-Burke. But I must admit today, guys, she beard, she wash her face, she comb her ear, and somebody give her one old suit. Somebody give Angela Brown-Burke one old, I don't know what color is that, if a purple or a pink or I don't know what color my TV I tell me, but somebody give Angela Brown-Burke a decent looking suit today. She look beard today, I must admit. I don't know when the PNP them not beard, me I go tell you say them not beard. But Angela Brown-Burke, she look like that she beard. Yes, something that purple, she and Erica look like she beard today. And she wash her ear. She wash her ear and she fix up her ear because I'm surprised when I see her today, you know. Me surprised when me see Angela Brown-Burke today, and me should have known say because she a present. Because normally she just jump out of bed and wear whatever she sleep in and come a parliament. Normally, guys, Angela Brown-Burke just jump out of bed and anything when she wake up in and she come to parliament with face and everything. But today, for some reason, look like somebody said, no, Jella, you have to shower. No, Jella, you have to wash it. You like somebody grab around, wash her hair last night and blow dry it and put some little twine up in her eat. She don't look bad today. Me have to say, I don't know me, you go give her props when she look presentable today. She look presented. And it's an old suit from and it's an old suit from Edith Alwood. It looks of a truth, It looks of a truth. It looks of a truth. Our suit look old. Our suit look 1980s. But at least it look, we don't be honest, labor right. We don't be honest. She look like she beat today. She look like she beat to the rum punch. And she look like that somebody catch her last night and wash her hair. She look presentable today. She still not look good, but she look presentable. But you know what? Delroy Chuck spoke today, and Delroy Chuck always full of substance. And everybody know, just when it comes to the justice system and everything, and the judiciary and the court and everything, that is not political. This is when it comes to Delroy Chuck ministry, no green and no orange. I don't know, say me tribal as ever. But when me evaluate Delroy Chuck's ministry, me can separate the politics from it, because I know that when we have a good justice system, when we have when the government upgrade the courthouse and modernize the courthouse and put in the proper infrastructure and technology, it benefits the entire country. When we hear the backlog clear up in the courthouse, it benefit the entire country. When we hear the judge them, even though some of them shaky, is getting them proper salary, it benefits the entire country. So when it comes to the justice system, me can't take off my green shirt for a minute. Me know when to put country over politics. And we know when the justice system is good, the country is better off for it. We know that. Because we don't like the idea of people are going to court and water drop down upon them. When Peter Champagne come as Manchester, because him have a client down here. I don't know how much client, but I'm just talking about the latest client. The man where shoot the two person at the place where them licking car. I think Peter Champagne is the lawyer for that case. And I never feel good when me or Peter Champagne say that's where we have the courthouse crowded and small, and I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So when we hear that our government is putting, is investing in our justice system and in the judiciary and in our courthouse and make sure that, people can be able to access these things more accessible and more freely, and we love that. When we hear people police get them prop up them police record and them case, all of them something that we love to hear that. So when it comes to Delroy Chuck portfolio, we can separate the country from the work of Delroy Chuck, and Delroy Chuck is doing an excellent job. I don't know, so me criticize Delroy Chuck, when it comes to the Integrity Commission Act, me upset with him about that. But Tonight, I can separate the work that Delroy Chuck is doing in the ministry from the Integrity Commission Act. And I think he's doing a good job. The country finally have the money where we can build out our infrastructure, where we can modernize it, where we can pump more money and do community-based initiative, restorative justice, everything what Delroy Chuck say, all positive, all positive, all positive. We don't need to go around that, because we know Delroy Chuck is doing a good job and the country is better off. But by the way, guys, speaking of Delroy Chuck, what a way Silvera go to court today. I mean, go to court, but him appeal. You see how the PNP stay? You see how the PNP stay? Everybody must exercise them right when it comes to the justice system, except Prime Minister Holness. Now, here we have a man in Mr. Joyland Silvera, who, according to the DPP, murdered his wife cold blood, right? Murdered his wife, brutally murdered his wife, his young, beautiful wife who had her entire life front of her with her beautiful sons, Annette. Murdered his wife in her sleep, it looks, so I don't know, allegedly, guys, I don't know where murder her. But him think it is okay for him to get bail. Him applied for bail a couple of weeks after they lock him up, it was denied. He applied for bail last year, it was denied. And instead of him just accepting his fate, he appealed the decision. He appealed. I not even, guys, remember say, me and a lawyer, you know, so I didn't even realize, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't even know that after the Supreme Court deny your bail, you can appeal it. Erica would never tell me. But we have Prime Minister Holness, and his rights were breached. His rights were trampled on by the Non-Integrity Commission and Justice Panton, who tried to tear him down and damage him character. And our Prime Minister rightfully is going to the court to try to get his name clear. And the PNP have a big problem with that. And you have a criminal, a murderer allegedly, because you not trying to find guilty yet, in Joyland Silvera, who is going to the appeal court to get bail. I wasn't even paying attention, you know, Erica. Today when me see it in the paper, I say, but wait. Me not even know if you can appeal your bail. So the Supreme Court denied him bail sometime this year. And he took it to the appeal court. And the appeal court uphold what the Supreme Court did and said, no, you're going to stay in prison until your time to face the judge and the jury. You're going to stay in the lockup until the time for you when you answer your question in January 2026. And rightfully so. He should not come out because what he did to his wife was wicked. What comrade Joyland Silvera is accused of is very, very wicked. It's a wicked act. It's a brutal act. And both him want bail. The appeal court said, no, Joyland Silvera, you need to sit in prison. And that is where you're going to stay for the rest of your life. Because if Joyland Silvera in his 50s, guys, and him go get about 30 years for this criminal. Matter of fact, he should have been hanged. You know what say hanging still there on the books? Hanging still up, Marlon, must say allegedly. You know, say hanging is still on the book. I think Joyland Silvera should be hanged. I think Joyland Silvera should be hanged for what he did to his wife, allegedly. And he want to come out from bail. Joyland Silvera must not see the light of day. Leoda Bradshaw must not see the light of day. Those two PNP operatives must not come back out. They must die in prison. And at Joyland Silvera at the age of 50, he might get maximum 30 years. So he might go dead in a prison. And the one Leo that she know, she not for her 30s. She get another 30 years. She go come out when she about 60. Yes. Justice served. So today then try if uno notice the toilet paper cleaner did not bring that story. Oh, notice the toilet paper cleaner did not bring that story. Thanks to Nationwide. His appeal was denied. And you, Comrade Joyland Silvera, you must sit in jail until you face the judge and you will get your 30 years, and that is what you deserve. That what you did to your wife allegedly was wicked, was brutal, was cruel, was awful, and you deserve what you is going to get. Now, guys, the next thing now. When I look on mainstream media and on social media, I did not realize that at the protest yesterday, we had the Finstock boss, we had the Cuban light bulb boss, we had the Trafigura boss, We are the outer many bars. We are the nine life pussycat known as Philip Palwell. All of the corruption was at the protest yesterday. What were they protesting for, Chopper? They was protesting for the PNP. They weren't protesting for Jamaica. They were, when you see the PNP, have to take out all Omar Davis. When you see the PNP had to go for Finstock Boss, Omar Davis, who Jamaican people eat like poison. I hope we not capture one picture Omar Davis at the protest, so we can put that in an ad, guys. So we can remember, the PNP always say, oh, the Jamaica Labour Party love go for all-time story. I love talk about things that go in the past. But we have to go back in the past because the PNP gone back in the past for the criminals in the 90s. Only person that wasn't there yesterday was Percival. And because we shame him. And because George Davis shame him and tell him, say, go on back up in his bed. And man, he kick over the chamber pot, make him not come back out. Omar Davis was there in an orange shirt, dress. He looked like the Walking Dead. Omar Davis looked like the Walking Dead. Then go for all the GR, what the word name, the old people them. He go, the PNP going to the nursing home for all the old PNP people. Omar Davis, who thinks that the country. Omar Davis, who set back our country for 30 years. Omar Davis. PNP, they say PNP who not serious about Jamaica. Who not serious about the People's National Party. PNP who not serious about the People's National Party. Because we don't know what we fight for. We don't know so we fight because in our next term, the PNP will be no more. We're going to wipe out the PNP like how President Trump wiped out the Democrats. I mean, also know I hear that, but you don't say it's true. We're going to wipe the People's National Party off of the face of Jamaica because the PNP do too much and the people of Jamaica hate the PNP. When you look at John Jr., what is John Jr. legacy? When you look at the central, where John Jr. did the central Manchester, what is John Jr.'s legacy in central Manchester? We cannot point to one single monument where we can say, yes, John Jr. did this for us down here. No park, no police station, no fire station, no school, no health center, no community center, absolutely nothing. John Jr. with a walking stick crawl up in a hero circle yesterday. The People's National Party is desperate. John Jr., we are going. We are going, John Jr. We look on John Jr. pants. You see, it hang down. Nothing but in Pampas full. Nothing but John Jr. Pampas. Nobody saw that John Jr. Pampas was full yesterday. Nobody saw that John Jr. Pampas was full yesterday. John Jr. was walking around with his foot well wide and his pants bottom look hang down and his Pampas was full. No comrade saw that. The People's National Party is a disgrace. The PNP is a disgrace. When you look on Omar Davis, he look maga and suck out like when you throw up cane trash. No amount of money. Omar Davis look like him a suffer. I mean, no say him have money. So I mean, no say the wickedness and show up on Omar Davis. You know see the big gap when I throw here. So you know see the hole. You can throw water in it and drink it with straw because of the curse upon you, Omar Davis, and the cries of the Jamaican people upon you. That is where you look so maga and suck out. You never look good yesterday, Omar. And Mark Gordon is wicked. Mark Gordon is wicked to take you out of your sick and dying bed. The PNP go for every seat. Only Portia Lucretia they not go for. And the only reason why they not get Portia is because Portia seems to me that husband take her and carry her gone to Florida. The only reason why the PNP not get to go for Portia yesterday and because from the last time when they get Portia for her birthday, when they carry the piece of cake of a Portia house and take picture with Portia and Portia look like she never know which day of the week. Portia's husband was very, very upset and the man banned the PNP from him yard. That is why they couldn't go for Portia yesterday. I remember George running PJ already. So they couldn't go for Portia. So they go for Peter. You Peter Phillips. You, Peter David Phillips, you really fix your mouth and say, Dennis Chung at the FID can damage the economy. How is Dennis Chung at the head of the FID damaging the economy? Explain to me. Explain to the country, Peter Phillips, talking about how it took a long time to build up our system, our banking system. It took a long time for Percival and Omar tear it down as well. Where were you? Where were you? When you silent when Omar Davis and Percival damaged the banking sector. You silent when Omar Davis and Percival think at the country. You silent when Jamaica was blacklisted, when no foreign country wanted to do business with us. You silent when Jamaican people couldn't open a US account. Where were you? It was under Dr. Nigel Clark when he brought the legislation to Parliament where the PNP never won. Who remember when Dr. Clark was passing the legislation to make it possible for normal and ordinary Jamaican people to have a US account and go overseas and use them card without having to call the bank and tell the bank so them a travel? Who remember that? Who remember last year when Dr. Clark was bringing the legislation, we putting it through the Parliament so that when time poor people like all me and poor people like all you, Shirley, when we have a little bank account, US account, when we go to Florida, we don't have to call Scotia, say Scotia, we have travel. We can just put in the card and use the card. That is Dr. Clark. Dr. Clark restored the confidence in the banking sector. Not you, Peter Phillips, and not you, Omar Davis. Remember, it is under the People's National Party scamming became a thing. I remember it is under Andrew Michael Holness and Dr. Chang. We wipe out scamming from St. James. One murder in the month of May. 68% murder down in St. James because Andrew Michael Holness and Dr. Chang and Commissioner Blake wipe out the scammer them and run the scammers them flee across the border under Andrew Michael Holness. We're talking about banking sector. PNP don't have no moral authority to be talking about the banking sector. The banking sector crashed under the People's National Party. The banking sector crashed under the People's National Party. Ordinary Jamaican, under the PNP, it was so hard for ordinary Jamaican people to open a bank account. Under the PNP, minimum wage earner had to get a letter from them boss to go to the bank to open a bank account. When my daughter reached 18, my daughter walked into Scotiabank and opened a bank account. She wasn't working. She walked into NCB and she opened a bank account, a US account, and she did not have a job. That is only possible because of Andrew Michael Holness and Dr. Clark. What are you talking about, Peter Phillips? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You remember when you tried to tax the withdrawal of funds from our bank account? You remember when you tried to tax the poor people of Jamaica to use the bank card? Peter Phillips, don't talk about the banking sector, Papa. Go and go take your chemotherapy because I don't want to cuss about your sickness, you know. I don't want to cuss about your sickness, Peter Phillips, because sickness, I know you call it down for yourself, but you are drama it out, Peter Phillips. Go on in back. When I saw you on the news, and when I read the article in the paper, when you talk about, oh, you think you don't protest, why you not protest for the PNP people in your constituency? Why are you not protesting for the lazy, unemployed people who don't want to work, the zinc fence, handout people in your constituency? Why are you not protesting for the PNP people, them, the one that we can't read already, don't spot them, Mark Walling put on orange shirt pan and carry them got hero circle, and then if you go protest pan? I don't want to cuss you, Peter Phillips, me I tell you. I don't want to cuss you, Peter Phillips. Stop drawing my tongue. What you mean by Dennis Chunk at the FID is going to damage our credibility in the international? Which international you talk about? You know, see Donald Trump around the world now and we and Donald Trump are best friend. Eh? You know, see the Dr. Clark fixed up the country before he left. Eh? You know, see Dr. Clark fixed up the country before he left. Eh? You know, see the Dr. Clark put we on the international map financially, economically, in every single area. Dr. Clark fixed we before he left. Dr. Clark already fixed we up. We don't want no help from you because you sat there idle. You sat there idle. You sat there idle and allow Omar Davis and Percival to rape and rob our country and set back our country for 30 years. Nobody know why you're nothing from you, Peter Phillips. Nobody know why you're nothing from you. We send you in your wilderness already. Who gonna resurrect Peter Phillips? Who gonna resurrect Peter Phillips? And guys, who go take Peter Phillips out of the dungeon? You know what this song will say? This song will say, you're 4 days late and Lazarus come forth. And who go rise up Lazarus, though, God? I don't want to cuss Peter Phillips, you know, guys. I do not want to cuss Peter Phillips tonight. Who tell Peter Phillips if he come out in slumber, Peter Phillips go on back in? This is a warning to you, Peter Phillips, from the Jamaica Labour Party blogger. We don't want to curse you. Go back inside. Lock the door. Throw the key through the window and go and go watch the news. You don't come to Parliament for 2 years. 2 years you don't report to work. You send in a medical exam, but yet you crawl yourself out of your bed yesterday and find yourself a hero circle. You're big and fat and fluffy. And who push your carry down the Peter Phillips? And who push Chuck? And who push Peter Phillips and carry down a hero circle yesterday? Eh? You come and talk about how Dennis Chung at the FID is a setback to our country. How? Eh? When the PNP was in power under Lucretia Simpson Miller, when Portia take plane like taxi, and Adley Shaw asked Portia, say, Portia, where are you going? What is the reason for this trip? What you bring back? You know, when your mother go a town and you go meet your mother, back in the days, me not talk now when everybody have vehicle. Back in the time when me I grew up and my mother used to go, and my grandmother used to go a town and go and market. When my grandmother, when we hear the truck come over the road, we run go meet granny, because we know so when granny come, and we open the bag, granny I bring whole heap of things. So Alicia asked Portia, Portia, what did you bring back for the country? What are you doing? Here, Portia, I'm working. And then now, here comes Dennis Chung to the Jamaica Labour Party. Leave Portia alone. It is okay when the Prime Minister travel, we must expect her to rack up money. That Dennis Chung said that. Nobody cussed Dennis Chung. Nobody cussed Dennis Chung when the PNP was in government and Portia rack up with the money, and we not see where Portia, in our heart, we know say Portia no gang do nothing, you know. In our heart and soul, we know say Portia no gone nowhere. She no bring back nothing. She can't give you a report. She can't do Prime Minister question time. So we did not know where Portia was going, and she go with a big delegation and nothing when she come back. And when Adlisha asked Sister P, say, Sister P, where did you go? What did you bring back? Dennis Chung was one of the first one to run out and tell Adlisha, say, leave Sister P alone. She work. Nobody cussed Dennis Chung. Nobody disrespected him and his family. Because you know what? He made those comments in a professional capacity. And that is his constitutional right. When he told the Jamaica Labour Party, say, leave Sister P alone, he didn't do it as a PNP. He did it because it is his right. No one is above criticism in our country. But yet still, because the man gave his professional opinion on the Prime Minister's statutory declaration, you have the PNP under Peter Bunting, the first and only security minister who got robbed. And you have Mark Jeffers. Oh, God of gracious, guys. Today in the parliament, guys, Angela Brown-Burke was on her feet today in the parliament, guys. Angela Brown-Burke spoke on absolutely everything. I don't know say Angela Brown-Burke I go come with one bag of mischief. But you know what? At the start of her presentation, Cheryl, me heard Angela Brown-Burke say she want to thank Portia for affording her this privilege. Affording her this privilege to represent the people today. Jesus Christ. Guys, and to build on her legacy. Me mute the TV and me rewind. I want to hear what she say. She say, I want to thank the former Prime Minister, Portia Simpson Miller. Tell me if me disappear, guys. You not hear me? Because somebody said me disappear. I want to thank the former Prime Minister for affording me this privilege to build on her legacy. Me put my hand on my head, me say, Jesus God, what legacy? What legacy Angela Brown-Burke a build pan? Because Portia no left none, you know. With all due respect, Portia did not leave any legacy. And Angela Brown-Burke fixed her mouth, people, and said she want to thank Sister P. She want to thank Sister P for affording her the privilege to build on her legacy. Now, what legacy? The people in Angela Brown-Burke constituency, they don't have any running water. They still use standpipe. They don't have any bathroom facility. They still use drop buff and plastic bag. The few of them will have little ambition. They went to art and then get a little skill and then go and work. And the first job where they get them move out of the ghetto. And Angela Brown-Burke said legacy. Hey guys, the PNP different, you know. The PNP different. Me hear one comrade today on a platform and say, oh, the Labour right them a laugh after the PNP them on the news and we not better cause no Labour right no know nothing. Let me tell you something what me know about Jamaica Labour Party. Cause me born a PNP family. You see Labour rights, whether they come from Tivoli, whether they come from anywhere in a town in the ghetto, whether they come from Manchester, anywhere, whether they go to Arden, Immaculate, any school, Jamaica Labour Party voters will never run and take mic if they don't know what them attack say. Labour right people, first and foremost, we not so eggs up. We not so eggs up, Simone. If you notice, even over TikTok, when you have a platform and the Labour right then come up in the box, then come up and they want to learn. Labour right not so enough. Labour right is not. So when you see because the PNP is indoctrinated from birth. It's because the PNP was taught from before they come out of their mother womb, so they born with a privilege. And Michael Manley this, and Michael Manley that, and Labour right at dunce, and Michael and Salfish, and this and that. The PNPs have the view that the whole of them bright. The PNPs have the view that the whole of them bright, no matter how you say them done spam paper, just by being a PNP, them bright. So it's because the PNP indoctrinate them, say them are bright people, then gamp and mic. No Labour right no so eggs up. If you don't notice when time certain Labour right call Cliff Hughes and evening time, and they don't know something, we ask Cliff Hughes, how this go? And Cliff Hughes will explain. So Labour right there. So Labour right there. When Labour right don't know nothing, then ask question. Even when they call Cliff Hughes and they're not sure, then we say, Cliff Hughes, where the person where the F, and Cliff Hughes to let me explain. But because Dayton Campbell just tell us if you show up down a hero circle and show orange shirt, give them and say, put on this, and give them a piece of cloth and one piece of paper and say, roll up this. Then they don't have a clue. They don't have a clue. And I put it to you guys as sudden stay from birth. Because when me born out of my mother PNP womb, you know, I saw my mother tell me. I saw my mother teach when me I grew up. And anytime my mother cuss labor when me I grew up as a pitney, then dance and fufu. I saw my mother used to say to cuss labor when me I grew up. Me I tell you no. So me not surprised when me see them three dance comrade upon the TV last night, because the PNP is being taught that them born with brightness because Michael Manning give them it. So when me hear Angela Brown-Burke today at the Parliament, Angela Brown-Burke talk about everything. And you know me hear Angela Brown-Burke talk about today in the Parliament, guys. Angela Brown-Burke say, Angela Brown-Teeth say, when the PNP form government, the PNP, under PNP government, Patois will be our second language and it will be taught in school. No, you're there. So Mark Golin, never going to teach Patois. How the PNP are going to turn Patois in our second language when Mark Golin can't speak Patois? The first thing the PNP need to do before they even start to introduce Patois to we're born in Jamaica is to teach Mark Golin Patois. Here are no guys. Our leader that was born and bred in Jamaica. You want labor across the street. You know with Jamaica, show me birth paper. He's going to make sure that Patois is our second language. Mr. Kopano too. Thank God you no farm government. Thank God you no farm government. Because the Jamaican people and the Anglo-Michael oldness, we're not really interested into Patois being our second language. You know what Jamaican, you know what the young people them tell Anglo oldness they want? Education, skill, opportunity, housing, prosperity. I have never heard a young people in Jamaica and the Anglo-Michael oldness calling for Patois. From me born out of my mother PNP womb, I have never heard a young person in Jamaica calling or lobby in the government to make Patois our second language. Never. The only person here talk about Patois is the PNP and the PNP operative them up at UE. We are look money. The only persons me here talk about Patois, Shirley, is the PNP and the PNP Combolombo them up at UE. I have never heard a member of the Jamaica Labour Party. I have never heard a young person that was born in the 90s or the 2000s or the late 80s like me calling on the government to make Patois our second language. What is wrong with the PNP? How can the People's National Party be so out of touch? How can the People's National Party be so out of touch? The young people of Jamaica is calling on Prime Minister Holness to provide housing. The young people of Jamaica is calling on Prime Minister Holness to provide jobs. The young people in Jamaica is calling on Prime Minister Holness for prosperity. Me don't hear none of them ask Prime Minister Holness for no Patois. And that is why when the poll is done, the young people is always on the side of the Jamaica Labour Party. Me no hear, I did not see not even 10 young people at the protest yesterday. You understand the young people over there? Me no see the young people at the protest yesterday. Me see all of the PNP already, them from the 90s. Me see the 14 band, Mark Golden and the 14 bandits. Me see Philip Palwell. Me see Traffic Gura. Me not see no young people. Can you know why? The young people in Ghana, they work. The young people in Ghana, they job. And nobody now pay the PNP no mind. Because the PNP knows so when the PNP in a government, the PNP only look out for PNP people. So nobody now pay the PNP no mind. Angela Brown-Burke said when Mark Golden farm government and a PNP government, the PNP will make Patois our second language. Angela Brown-Burke today said when PNP farm government, the PNP will take the necessary steps to Jamaica Final Court to be the CCJ. I don't know how them are going to do it because me only know say the PNP 8 referendum. Me only know say the PNP 8 a referendum, so we don't know how them are going to do it because we know say they not get a vote from the Jamaica Labour Party. We know say the PNP not getting a vote from the Jamaica Labour Party over with dead body. So I don't know who are going to support them and where them are going to get the vote, but that Angela Brown-Burke say. All type of goddamn nonsense Angela Brown-Burke talks to today in a parliament. Nothing with substance. Nothing gonna make no sense. While we have our 2 ministers, Delroy Chuck, all substance and everything what Delroy Chuck say is for the betterment of the country and the betterment of the people of Jamaica. Remember under PNP, we never have a good courthouse in a rural Jamaica. Remember in the PNP, the backlog was 3 years in the back. When you're looking at the newspaper, some court cases were supposed to be done from 10 years ago just to finish up. Under the PNP, the justice system, the judiciary was the worst peer. The judge had the worst salary in the Caribbean. And now under Andrew Michael Holness and Delroy Chuck, we now have the money. We say, all right, justice sites, reform, modernize, put in the necessary technology where they need. And pretty soon, me can sit down at the time and watch court in session live with TV. That's what we want, and that's what we used to, and that's what we love. And you see that judge there? You see that judge there? When me hear in the court where they are nationwide, I back up on the lawyer and I tell the lawyer about she have a next case and blah blah blah. I don't feel like she should have no camera in a fair court because fair behavior is deplorable. And you know what? I am looking forward. Those people, my people, I'm over here, so in a tribal kingdom, we are looking forward for the camera to be in the courthouse. You know why? Because some of these judges in Jamaica, then go on at them a God. So them are going to start conduct themselves properly now. Them are going to start conduct themselves properly now. Munch, you know, hear ugly Oral Tracy about Liberty Park Andrew. Me not listen to Oral Tracy. I want to give him views. Me not tell you say I run up in him last week. Me not listen Oral Tracy can't come on my timeline. Me not give PNP views. Them judge here, we go on like say them a God. And go on like say them be above the law. When the camera is in the courthouse, them have to go behave themselves. Because the world will be watching them. And then go on like say, they're not supposed to follow the law. Then behavior is poor. So we are look forward for the justice sites or sort out himself, and we start to see the camera in the courthouse. But everything what Delroy Chuck said today, it was for the betterment of the country. Everything. And here Delroy Chuck implore the member of parliament over the other side to tell the people in the constituency about the benefits, about the policies that is going on in the ministry. Because one thing with the PNP, you know, anything what the government do wants it good for the country, the PNP not tell them people about it, you know. Anything that is good for the people of Jamaica, the PNP hide it from them people. And because the PNP people are now, they don't come from the read, they don't read. Then wait for the talking points from data and poor thing, they not gonna know. Poor thing, they not gonna know. Look on the front of the Observer today with a lady with her front teeth missing. You tell me she don't know about Project Smile, Operation Smile. Look on the lady on the front of the Observer today. I mean, just talk in the capacity as a Jamaican. Yes, me a labor right, me cost the PNP. But when you look on the lady, the PNP woman now, with on the front of the Observer today, with her front teeth missing. And me know say she a big PNP. You tell me say one PNP MP can say to her say sign up to get a free teeth from Tufton. You tell me say no, one PNP MP can say to her say sister sign up for your free teeth. Talk the truth. Anything what we uplift the people of Jamaica, the PNP don't tell them people about it. Anything. For the lady, they on the front of the paper with her front teeth missing without a trace. I mean, no, she look like she come from Angela Brown-Burke. Just looking at her, you can tell say she come from Angela Brown-Burke. No, the other speaker today was Minister Morgan. Guys, we have to go through Minister Morgan presentation line by line because the amount of things in it. The amount of things in the Minister Morgan presentation, boy, the PNP them, boy, me say the PNP them, boy, me tell you say, what a piece of beating put on the PNP today. Them ball, and not a soul for and them one handkerchief. Because everybody in Jamaica knows that the PNP a liar. When you which one of the I want to say it wasn't Fitzjackson who stand up and say, oh, all of the contractor them where build the road is from overseas and the China. I want to say, I feel like I'm making, if I don't Michael Phillips, guys, which one of them did say it? You the PNP liar mischievous. Or the link, want to say the link? Oh God, I forgot to send the link. The way the PNP liar mischievous, guys. Copy. The way the PNP liar mischievous. The PNP will say absolutely anything to gain state power. Anything. So the link there, guys, the person who asked me for the link. The link is anything. So you can just click on the link and come in at the box. The PNP will say absolutely anything to gain state power. So the minister put on a nice piece of beating pan them. And me telling us, guys, tomorrow we have to go through the minister presentation. We have to just focus to the Angela Brown-Burke and our shenanigans in the parliament today. Now, the views expressed on Munchibi Talks Politics is the view of Munchibi. Me never call nobody. Nobody never confirm nothing with me. Nobody and me never have no conversation. This is all my opinion. Now, people, today, when Angela Brown-Burke in the parliament, and Angela Brown-Burke a go on because I know she's a nice maker. Angela Brown-Burke attack. When Angela Brown-Burke now reach to the part about Dennis Chung, because Dennis Chung she talk about, you know. Dennis, she talk about everything. I remember they don't really have nothing to talk about. So Angela Brown-Burke did they talk now? No, before she reached to that, before she reached to Dennis Chung, she started to spread propaganda and lies. Talking about a member in the house broke the law and blah, blah, blah. So the speaker of the house, before me even reach this, so guys, let me big up the speaker. Let me big up Speaker Holness. Because I tell you, say, Madam Holness, you really are going with yourself, you know. You really embody this speaker position. You know, with third term, they must give you back the speaker. This job is fit for you. This job is perfect for you. Because I don't know, I mean, I want to see how we, guys, we over here, so we don't want to see how we say it, you know, because we know, say, we just talk over here, so. But me realize a trend with this Madam Speaker. Because the PNP no come with no substance, as me tell you know. So every single time when we have a speaker in Parliament, we give us substance and give us information to the people of Jamaica, the PNP always keep time. I don't know who designate the PNP as a timekeeper in the house. But all of a sudden now, the PNP has keep time. As soon as they hear the clock go off, Madam Speaker, the person time up. And I must commend Madam Speaker. I must commend Speaker Holness, Master Jam. Because nowadays, I realize the speaker is saying that the people of Jamaica want to hear from the minister. And therefore, she's going to give the minister the time to finish his presentation. Thank you, Speaker Holness. Because a long time we over here start saying no speaker. A long time we are saying no speaker. It don't make no sense. You have the minister coming to the parliament to address the country and address the nation. And they're going to talk about, oh, the time is stopped. We have to, the speaker have to stop. Rubbish! Because the PNP now come with nothing good. Look at Angela Brown-Burke today. She could have did stay. Angela Brown-Burke presentation could have did do outside. Angela Brown-Burke presentation could have did do in the bathroom. She not come with nothing substantive, nothing. She don't make no sense today. So we're very, very happy for the speaker to know say yes. I am very, very happy that the speaker allowed the minister to finish, both ministers to finish their presentation. And we can now go back and listen to it. And we can now understand and appreciate all the work that the ministers are doing. We don't want you from Angela Brown-Burke. For your garbage could attack all in the cafeteria. She don't make no sense. No, today now, Angela Brown. And you know what, guys? The PNP, them, the 14, the 6 of them will come to Parliament today. They sit down patiently and wait, you know. Normally, Mark go into the gun, because you know, some have to run home early before feeding food cold, kind craving. Mark Golding never sit down until Parliament finish, not one single day. But because I love how it set up with Angela Brown-Burke talk last. So Mark Golding had to sit down and listen and spend the entire day in the Parliament today. You hear much time Sandra Gully text him and tell him saying food are cold? Sandra Gully text him whole time. And he did look hungry. At one time, at point in time, when the camera go on his face, you can't see the hungry on his face. But he had to sit there and listen. Because when theme speaker spoke last. So anyway, guys. So Angela Brown-Burke. Because remember me telling you the PNP don't come with no substance. They come with propaganda and noise. So Angela Brown-Burke came to the Parliament today. You know what she come with? To talk about, oh, a member in the House broke the law and this and that. So the speaker stopped her immediately and caution her and tell her, I said, do not bring this here. Do not bring, you not see it. Somebody go cut that tape there for me. You know, go cut the tape, guys. Somebody go cut that tape. Because I forgot to tell you about it today because I fall asleep. The speaker caution her and tell her, say, do not bring that propaganda here. And so she stopped. Then now she move on, Sandra, to talk about the FID. And I say, people, remember, you know, this is my opinion. Me never in a parliament. Nobody never call me and tell me. And my opinion. Me love. You have rights. Between me and you. Cutbert Flynn lash them today. Jesus Christ. Cutbert Flynn, pick up Miss Madam MP Cutbert Flynn, lash the PNP today. But we don't hear, the audience, we don't hear what she's saying now. But you can know so the PNP then get a hot licking, okay? Because I be screaming me over there. Lash them today. The whole 6 of them cry out. Point the father, point the father, point the father. One piece of balling over there today. I'm going to look on the video. Somebody want to cut the video there for me there tonight. Somebody want to go cut the video there, please and thanks. When she lash them. And the one Fitzjackson stand up. Madam Speaker, the member from West River St. Andrew need to withdraw that statement and apologize. Eh? Madam Speaker, the member from West River St. Andrew tell us bad word. Hey. People, when my dear loving MP lash the PNP today, the PNP then start ball out. Madam Speaker, the member. Hear the speaker, Sharon. Hear we goodly speaker, Wellness. You know, I didn't hear the member. Speaker Wellness, I did not hear. Hear the comrade them over there. You not go hear. You not go hear. hear it. Madam Speaker said, I did not hear. So the PNP then vex them. I saw me like when the MP then lash them positive Jamaica. I saw me like when we lash them. Then come to the parliament week after week after week with a mouthful of lie and mischief. And then because the Prime Minister says him a build a nation and not a tribe, we just turn the other cheek every day. So and allow them. Allow them to do what? You know, say it look like say Warmington did gone. When the Alabaloo start, you know, guys, it look like the Warmington. Oh, no, go back, go look. When the Alabaloo start, it look like the Warmington did gone. But me, I tell you, no, guys, Cutbert Flynn lash them today. Lash them. Speaker said she never hear. Speaker said, I did not hear. I did not hear. The PNP saying, you're not going to hear. You're not going to hear, Speaker. Speaker said, but I did not hear. And why did they kill up themselves, you know? Madam Cutbert Flynn just did in her phone a text. And I text her husband and I said, Ozzy, me soon come. Will you cook? I soon come, baby. Not a word. Not an apology. Not a retraction. I saw we have to do them. I saw we have to do them. I saw we have to do them lifestyle because every week the PNP come to the parliament to distract the people of Jamaica. They don't come with no substance. Angela Brown-Burke, I don't know what she come with the parliament today. Come and talk about Dennis Chung. What Dennis Chung have to do with the parliament? Eh? Or the government appoint Dennis Chung. Me say she never get to finish her statement, people. She never get to finish her statement today. One lick she get. Then scream out. I saw we have to deal with the PNP. I saw me want my Labour Right member of Parliament to deal with the PNP because the PNP don't come to Parliament to do no work. The PNP, nothing what Angela Brown-Burke said today, me can't even tell you no one positive thing what she said. Absolutely nothing that she said worth repeating. Because first thing of all, Angela, the big Patois where we pumpkin are growing down a Painland, and that Angela Brown-Burke need to go and deal with. Angela Brown-Burke can't lecture us. When this government under Andrew Michael Holness fix more road than any PNP administration. We spent more money to develop our road than any other PNP administration. And look here. Couple people from a constituency call me today. Then some of them have my personal number from back in my days, working days when I used to work. Then call me today. And they say, Munchibi, we not vote, you know. So I say, when they vote with the local government, they say, no, we not vote for road. And I say, what road I do now? Because everything we put heavy is the head that wear the crown. I don't know what I'm going to do with MP. No, what she do now? Well, when we go to the hospital, that is Mandeville Regional. That is Mandeville Regional me attack, but I don't know what Mandeville me there. Sandra said, why Denise face her face with makeup? Sandra, you never see the makeup a wash off of Denise face when you don't hear a circle. You never see the sweat on Denise face. The makeup literally run off of Denise daily face. Don't hear a circle, son. You never see and you see her. You know see Denise daily walking dead. Eh? Denise daily look like when they bomb dead. You, look here, Sandra, don't upset me. Please. Send me a request, Dowdy. You know, see me send the thing in the me send the thing in the link, Click on it, Dowdy. Click on it. No, guys. Me go, I don't know, me have 3 minutes. Because remember, say 1.5 hours we are doing. 1 hour me talking, half an hour on talk. All right now. Oh, I may have a video for play because somebody send me a video. So, but I have a little issue to deal with. And me want to ask you a question if that is going on in a phone constituency as well. I want to know if it's the norm or if it is sabotage. Because anything to cause my MP not to get vote, it is very, very upsetting to me. Anything to cause my MP not to get vote, me not happy. So anyway, now, more to ask the people when I live in a Mandeville a question. So my friend called me today. And really my friend, but one of my past co-worker. And she tell me, say, Munchibi, me not vote. I say, I did vote last time. She say, well, me never vote in a local government election, but me did say, me go get rid of me have 7 votes in my yard, and me say, me get rid of vote, but it don't look like I go work again. Me say, what happened now? Well, my mother go down at the hospital. She go to the local clinic, and she go down at the hospital to get her blood test, and the hospital tell her say the government is no longer doing free blood tests. But tell me if that is a phone reality in a phone constituency, please and thanks. Because I want to find out from Minister Tufton and the government if that is a new policy. Because I know, guys, that people vote on how they're affected by government policy. And I also know that the PNP people in the Mandeville Regional Hospital will do anything to cause Rhoda to lose the election because be a PNP work down there. And I want to find out, and I want to help me find out. Help me find out from the minister, please and thanks, if this is a new policy and why the government stop paying and giving out free blood tests. Somebody call me today and tell me. And when me find out from somebody who work down at the hospital, the person tell me say, if the manager at the hospital say they must cut back on it. Why? I want to ask a question from the government today. Did the government give the manager of Mandeville Regional that directive? I want to ask the question tonight from my government. I want to ask Minister Tufton tonight. Did you authorize the manager of Mandeville Regional Hospital to stop giving blood tests to outpatient? Yes or no? I want to know. I want to know, Misha. Because this is very, very important. And the people in central Manchester will be voting on these issues. Because so me personally never even know say the government was offering that service. Because when anybody in my family do blood test, we pay for it. I did not know that the government was offering this service. Me never know about it, Colleen. And when me people them call me today and complain to me and I make me know say them have 7 votes and they now vote for Rhoda. I don't know once they say that my head chip. I don't know once they say that my head chip. And when me do my little research, with a senior nurse at the Mandeville Regional Hospital, and the nurse do her check, the nurse was told that the management of the hospital has recently asked the blood testing staff to cut back. Why, Minister Tufton? Did this come from you? Yes, lifestyle. I didn't know that. When you, all right, for example, you live in Patrick, like me, we live in Patrick, right? And you come from the Patrick Health Center. And you go a doctor there. And the doctor recommend that you do a blood test. You can then go to the Mandeville Regional Hospital and get the blood test done for free. I didn't know that. I told them when the people them call me, what entire family call me well upset and tell me say Munchibi a 7 vote in my yard and me now vote for road and me spend same time. Because in an election year like this, Erica, when the voters them frickle, we cannot afford To make them a little look something here, disturb with voters. So me talk to me MP. And me send out a public message to Minister Tufton. Call Mandeville Regional and find out what is going on. Call Mandeville Regional and find out why the manager stopped the blood test. Because the poor people, not even the poor people, the pensioners depend on it. Let me not say poor people. Because middle class people pay for them blood tests. We not have time to go join no line. But the pensioners depend on this service. Remember, the government is recommending that the people use the community health center. You know. If the people are going to go to the community health center and they not get the service what they need, they're going to go pack up down at the hospital. They're going to pack up down at the hospital. If they cannot get the service that they need at the health center, they're going to pack up at the hospital, and that defeat the purpose. So me I send out a public one and you help me. You help me find out this. You help me find out why the pensioners are being turned back at the Mandeville Regional Hospital. Then when she not vote, the PNP win. Mervis, remember not everybody think like me, you know. Mervis, remember say not everybody think like we, you know, Mervis. Remember not everybody vote logically like we know. We know say the Jamaica Labour Party must form government. We know say the Jamaica Labour Party must stay in government for the betterment of the country. But it's the people who vote pan policy, it's the people who vote pan how it affect them personally. These type of people is in the community, whether we like it or not. Whether we like it or not, people vote for bread and butter issue. People vote for how policy affect them. So if them grandmother or them mother go down to hospital and can't get them blood test and can't get them medication from the HF, them are go upset. Them are go upset from punch. And we can't tell them say, oh, we mean they are upset and whatever. We have to understand. Munchi add the link again. Oh, the link again. I'm sending the link again. Let me send the link again, guys. We cannot, I know everybody stay like we. I know everybody stay like we. We know say our government is the better government. But you see people who are not political, then vote for how the policies affect them. So me can't even cuss my friend when she say she and her family not voting because when her mother go down there to get her blood test, the hospital run her mother. Me can't tell her nothing. We cannot tell her nothing more than say, all right, sister, me go find out how we go on. People vote on things that affect. Minimum wage is now at 16,000. People vote on that. Young people now have access to job. People vote on that. Young people now have access to student loan. People vote on that. Young people now have access to housing. People vote on that. Road affix, people vote on that. People vote on those things. And everybody stay like we. And everybody stay like we. So we don't want to say, oh, then I vote one. Them a little low hanging fruit, we can't address them. Them a little low hanging fruit, we can't fix them. You know, make no sense we talk about, oh, make them stay. I vote win election, you know. I vote win election. And me want me member of parliament to wrap up the election by 3 o'clock election day. Me want her to wrap up the winnings. So me now go here say 7 vote up the road and me no move to it. Erica, me now here say 7 vote. Because the first thing me do, you know, to confirm to them a voter, you know, me call somebody who have the voters list. And me say, tell me something. Such and such area in a central, the person say yes upon the border. Me say, look on the voters list, if you see such and such name, the person say yes, the name upon the voters list. And that me want hear, me no want hear nothing else. And that me want hear. First thing me do, me find out if the person is central. Then me find out if the person is on the voters list. And the person say, yes, Munchibi. Then they on the voters list. Me say, this area essential. The person say, yes, Munchibi. This area essential. Me go as far as to give the person, me say, you know that person you vote as the person say, yes, Munchibi. This is a labor right vote. I mean, why you from one? You think that when election night come, my MP name no fear call? You know why you're not from one? Oh. Me do my background check. And me check the voters list. And the person confirm to me royal flat and say, yes, Munchibi, I road a voter that. Yes, Munchibi, the person upon the voters list. And that person is a known labor right. Me no want hear nothing else. Me want the problem to fix. Me want the problem to fix. Pensioners must be able to go to the public hospital and get them blood work done. That's the least we can do. Who can pay, let them pay. Who can pay, let them pay. You know, send me the request there. I can add the video in the meantime. Nathaniel, are you that? Oh God, I don't know if Nathaniel on the platform. Nathaniel, good night.
Night, Munchi, no see all of me tell us if you had me.
Wagwan.
Me there, how you not tell the people them say currency as someone's Peter Philip in Parliament today?
You know, me never see the part they do. So you know, cut the tape there and send it to me.
Yeah, man, currency as someone's man currency and move motion upon him, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because he not come to work. He not come to work, but he still
The
find
currency,
time for
currency
the
tell
work down a
him,
hero circle.
currency
Yeah,
tell him,
man.
say,
So we have to
brother,
do
we go
them.
for the teacher and the doctors. We go for the teacher and the doctors and the nurses, go for the parliamentary and them too. If they
Of
now come
course.
and work, they must not take pay when they don't come.
Definitely, I agree. I agree. I agree. He show up with him big fluffy self. He show up with him
Yes.
big fluffy
You can
self.
find the time to go protest against the country, but you can't find the time to stand up to defend your people. It can't work. It must
Can't
stop.
work. Can't work. I agree.
And there's a very important thing for the people that happen in the House of Parliament today. The job description of member of Parliament was tabled
Oh
in the House of
yes.
Parliament today.
Oh yes.
Was
We forgot
passed
about
in
that.
the
Talk
House of
about it then,
Parliament today.
Nathaniel.
Yes, and it will be made to the pub. It will be made open to the public in a couple of in short order.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You know,
So
so between me and
the
you, me don't really
promise that
believe in
Andrew
a.
Michael Rowan has made to the Jamaican people, the Prime Minister has fulfilled his commitment to the
But
people of
Nathaniel, you know, so
Jamaica
between me and
today.
you, do me no really business about job description though. Because the people of Jamaica, they not gonna follow that job description. I wonder if you know. I wonder if you know they not gonna follow it. Nathaniel, you there?
Yeah, man, they have to follow now. Now, all of
Because
them were
if them
a
mother
try
dead,
to set the parliament and want to turn up the work. All of
if
that
them
will change now because once it, under this description, once they don't turn up to parliament, they will not be paid.
Nathaniel, if them mother dead, a MP. If them father dead, a MP. If them pitney dead, a MP. Them a people of Jamaica, they don't know what to call for MP for. You don't know? You don't know that?
Yes, this time the Jamaican people will leave the members of parliament accountable.
You don't know about the job description, but anything my prime minister say, me I work with. So me could see if that go
Yeah,
work
man,
out.
at times to put these things in order because you can't have them people that come to
Exactly
parliament
why
where them
style.
feel
They still
like to
gonna
come.
blame MP. Me know they still gonna blame MP, regardless of the fact that we have job description. If them mother did a MP, then father did a MP. If they're hungry a MP, if them pitney hungry a MP. If workless man breed them a MP. If every single thing a MP. So I don't know about the job description part to be honest. But we sort of go work out. Cause anything my prime minister say me I work with, so me could say. But I don't know if this will work at all. Jamaican people setting at them ways, and Nathaniel. Setting at them ways.
Yeah, man, because a lot of things that come to the job script, the job description where the MP them have to have certain qualification
Me, all that
before
in
they
it too?
can, yes, man,
Oh, Mikel
before
Fix a
they
go
can
manage and him
accept
only
the
have
role of becoming a
160.
member of parliament. So all of that in it, so whenever time they release the document, we can go through it and, go through it with the people, them, is it?
So Nathaniel, oh Mikel a go manage and him only have 160.
They don't know, They don't know. I didn't go back to college, not too old.
Me like say me personally, I like the idea for a member of parliament to have some qualification. Me like it. Don't get me wrong. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea.
Yes. Same like when they come and say a man not qualify. Yeah, well, you need to qualify too.
Exactly. But when you look on the PNP people, them, Nathaniel, we have say, oh, Dennis not qualify. Then the PNP people look like they don't even pass basic school. Eh?
Yeah, man, them they are found on, them they come from down a jungle and over back to.
And it's not like me I try to
Yeah, man. So you
discriminate
can't
Jamaican
expect better
people.
from them the side of it. Now realize that some of them now no front teeth. Angela Brown-Burke couldn't tell them say have second chance to smile.
Lord
You know,
Jesus.
realize that. That's sad state, brother. Let me look on the observer front and see that a photograph the month me I tell you say it's a shame and disgrace.
Shame and disgrace. Shame and disgrace, Nathaniel. Shame
That
and
project then
disgrace.
come a parliament and bring it at the parliament since evening because them fail yesterday so then can come a parliament today.
The Angela Brown-Burke bring it come a parliament.
Yeah, mama, madam speaker stop her in her tracks.
They bring it come a
They
parliament
can
and
know
talk about
plain and state say this not nothing to do with the House of Parliament. They must not bring it
absolutely
inside here.
nothing. The PNP is a disgrace.
Yeah, so he couldn't say nothing more, he just have to ship out and script. But one thing I like how Miss Cutbert fixed him.
Oh Jesus. Oh God. Me say the way they upset, me say them
Yes,
ball
and
out
I
for the
look at
speaker.
the currency I
Mr.
come down
Speaker.
on him too. But it look like say currency I sorry for him when Juliet fixed him, so currency and nobody say nothing more. Yeah, but who currency I been done
Jesus.
plan to Peter Philip, so currency I left that to Juliet. Yes. So when currency serve the motion, brother, Kwashi lawyer never please at all, me people.
Wednesday.
No, Kwashi lawyer beg. Yeah, beg.
So me can cut that tape and send it to me. Cause me never see it. Quite me the fall be the guy and go do something.
Yeah, man, Kwashi lawyer turn up and one child to defend Mr. Philip. Yeah, that siblings and big rubber for fix him. But you never slept about the bounty.
I
Not
don't know
it.
what that happened at the end.
Yes, big rubber and siblings have to fix him. And
Oh, me I
currency have
watch it.
finished him off.
Me I watch it to the end because you
Yeah,
can't watch
currency have
Angela
finished him off.
Brown-Burke,
After big rubber, Mr. Siblings fixed him, currency have fixed it, finish it. Yeah, currency I give him the finishing touch.
Rightfully so.
Him don't get up back from that, brother, and sit down and keep quiet.
Exactly. So people send me a request because I know so me I left in the next 15 minutes because we don't know so we now go over one
Tell
hour.
Positive
Guys.
Jamaica to send you a request, man. And speak under that page there.
Oh,
Lashika.
which page?
Positive Jamaica.
No, she not send me not see her. She not send me. Only Dave.
And let's
All right,
gone.
Nathaniel, later. Thank you for
Ah,
coming up. People, you know the guy, you know the brown guy from over TikTok. and him always a make video. You know the brown guy from over TikTok and he make video and accost the dentist the toothpaste man. Who know that TikToker there? Who know the TikToker? Him have a big platform. Him have a very big platform. And him texted pan the man where the veneers. Who know him? Who know him? Type in the chat and tell me if you don't know him, guys. He's a TikToker. He have over 100,000 subscribers. And he is not the JLP. I've never, me not see my post nothing JLP. I mean, not see my post nothing PNP, to be honest. Him just post current affairs and he mostly texted pan the tooth man. The man will do the veneers. He claimed to say the man and a real dentist and he didn't go to any school and blah, blah, blah. Shit, I don't know. It's not my business. But it's a reason why I ask. You don't know him? You don't know the man? Yes or no? Answer. You don't know him? He's not a dentist. What do you mean by the man is not a dentist? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by the man is not a dentist? I don't can't say man not a dentist. The man, the TikToker that I'm talking about, him always accost the man where do the veneers in a Jamaica. You know the veneers place? The man, the big veneers guy where do veneers and every body I go a film place go to them veneers. You don't know him? My God, don't tell me so don't know him, guys. So that's on the back of time. You don't know the oh. You know the guy, yes or no? Don't tell me if you don't know the guy. Because I can't believe so don't know him. He's a TikToker. I have over 100,000 subscribers. Over 100,000 subscribers I have. Somebody else can send me a request, you know. I don't know, me so come off. It was a night now. All right. Okay. All right. So we know. So when I'm in nice, clean labor right, remind me about Peter Phillips' behavior. Because I know say when Peter Phillips start with his foolishness, I know say my people them are gonna say Munchi, Peter Phillips fi go and go sit down. Because we are gonna remind him of when time in a government and he was the Minister of Finance. But before me go to Peter Phillips' video, I want to show you the guy what I'm telling you about. Let me show you the guy. So, remember yesterday when we talked on my live, guys, I'm telling you say the PNP protest was a flop. And all we know say the PNP protest was a flop was because nobody over TikTok now post it. Nobody on social media now post it. And what is trending is the news clipping with the PNP idiot them we did not know the reason why they went to the protest. and it everybody a talk about. All right? So let me tell you why I'm telling you say PNP not trend. Now this guy when me tell you about is not political. Listen to this.
Politicians to declare their assets true. Chung don't support it. That's the Integrity Commission though, not the FID. You just mentioned one. 6 hours and a half, I'm not sure. But that's it. Why Chung must go? Because he's not qualified. Why do you say the agency is corrupt? No, they don't investigate it. No crime. They investigating corruption. That aside, the PN.
Some of those protesters don't even know what they're protesting about. This is an election year. And as a Jamaican citizen, I cannot stress enough how important it is that we all go out and vote. The people protesting are the ones who are voting. And if they don't know...
Sorry guys, sorry.
Politicians to declare their assets true. Chung don't support it. That's the Integrity Commission though, not the FID. You just mentioned one. 6 hours and a half, I'm not sure. But that's it. Why Chung must go? Because he's not qualified. Why do you say the agency is corrupt? No, they don't investigate it. No crime. They investigating corruption. That aside, the PN.
Some of those protesters don't even know what they're protesting about. This is an election year. And as a Jamaican citizen, I cannot stress enough how important it is that we all go out and vote. The people protesting are the ones who are voting. And if they don't know what they're protesting about, it's hard for say them know what them a vote for. If you do not go out and vote, you're allowing everyone else to decide your future. You cannot bawl, scream and cry over the results of the election if you did not even contribute. Jamaica, please. We cannot allow those who do not have our best interest at heart to determine our future. Please wake up. Please vote.
Politicians to declare their assets true.
Guys, wanna hear that? Wanna hear that? This is what I'm talking about when we tell you say PNP protest was a flop. There's a guy a big TikToker. You can go over TikTok, go search him if you don't know him. He's a big TikToker. Him go viral daily. Over 100,000 subscribers him have. And them your people are not political. Them your people are not political. Them are not people in a green shirt like me and know. These are not people in green shirt like we. Can we are ready with terrible. Them are not like we. And the guy made sure to say people wanna go out and vote. Go out and vote. Go out and vote. We cannot allow these dunce bat. We cannot allow these dunce PNP people to choose our destiny and set back with country. So me I really hope the more bloggers and more people start to pay attention in our country and more people start sending out the message. Because you know what? PNP thought that the Labour right was going to take that video here and laugh after them, you know, and say, hey, PNP are done. But you know, the narrative that is following this video is frightening. And it's a wake-up call to the people of Jamaica. It is a wake-up call to the people of Jamaica. This video with the PNP, We talk about them don't know what them are protest for. Nobody not find it funny. Even though here we are laughing, we are saying, we not find it funny because it is frightening to know that these are the people that will decide the future of our country. It is frightening to really think and believe that them your people here can choose our government. So that is why I may hear this guy today on TikTok. I say, make a take off this video. Let me take off this video and let me play this video for the people of Jamaica, because this is very, very important. We must go out and vote, and we must point out to the people of Jamaica that if we don't vote, these are the dunce people. They want to know their name on a broomstick, and them are going to decide the future of our country. And this guy has been telling you before, he man a labor right. He man a labor right. Him know that if you don't look on him platform, he not have nothing green. Him not have nothing green. He man a labor right. But that is the seriousness. This is the seriousness of the election. We have to take the election serious. And we have to make sure that we go out and educate people and talk to people. Oh, you're going to let your yard say you're going to protest. And you don't know where you go, why you do it, and what you're doing. And I say, people, I'm going to close now. Coming to see nobody else, I'm going to request. The way you Andre Stevens shame. The way you Andre Stevens shame. Hear now? I'm going to educate you. It is my duty to educate you in shame. In shame like dog. So it's my duty to discover, say, enemy in a green shirt. You know, the guy now with green shirt. This a guy on a labor right. This a guy, he go back up on him platform and go look.
Politicians to declare the assets true. Sean don't support it. That's the Integrity Commission though, not the FID. We just mentioned one. 6 hours and a half, I'm not sure. But that is it. Why Chung must? Because he's not qualified.
I not even realize that the guy now want green shirt. Comrade, no easy, you know. Comrade, no easy, you know. What do you mean by the guy in a green shirt? I not even realize that. Because I watch him all the time. I know say I'm not political. I didn't even realize that he was in a green shirt. This boy is no labor right. Come and watch him all the time. But me say the way you Andre shame. The way you Andre shame labor rights. Me hear him over the platform. I say, I'm gonna educate you guys. It is my duty to educate you because a lot of people do not know what the FID does. I'm gonna educate you. Shame kill them. Shame kill them because nobody's talking about the protests. Sorry, Discover something new. Say, Munchi, if you call me, come read me, mash up this thing. I'm sorry. Shame kill them. But it's my duty to educate you. It was Dayton Campbell duty. It is Dayton Campbell duty to educate the people before he send them out to come protest. It was Dayton Campbell duty to educate the people them, to tell them what they're protesting about and the reason for the protest. See the Observer pick up the story here. Opposition warns of financial crisis. Slam government over transparency and anti-corruption failure. So me tell you, no, she in a parliament a chat garbage. And the Observer is just as bad. The Observer get a nice picture yesterday. The Observer just as bad. Angela no look so good. Observer, you know what, sit down. We get a nice picture yesterday. Angela no look so good, Observer. Where you get that picture from? Yes, Ricardo, everybody we're worried about the country. Every one of us should be worried about our country when we see the likes of them PNP people there come out, say them a protest and they don't know what they're protesting about. Oh, we've got the labor right. Somebody send me a video and somebody play Peter Phillips. I play Peter Phillips. Play Peter Phillips, guys.
Test $100 to do things. It is not tests we are passed. Let me go through it again. Withdrawal of $1,000, $1. For withdrawal of $400, the levy would be $400, and 4,000 for 400,000 would be $4,000. $400. It is not tests we are passed.
But Peter Phillips, you failed the test?
The proceeding was a paid announcement by G2K.
Tests $100 to do things. It is not tests we are passed. Let me go through it again. Withdrawal of $1,000, $1. For withdrawal of $400, the levy would be $400, and 4,000 for 400,000 would be $4,000. $400. It is not tests we are passed.
But Peter Phillips, you failed the test?
The proceeding was a paid announcement by G2K.
Tests $100.
Lord Jesus. That was the time when Peter Phillips was trying to tax our money in our account. Want to hear that? That was the time when Peter Phillips was getting ready to tax our money when we withdraw money from the bank. That is the PNP. When the PNP in a government, the PNP come up with every single way how to tax the people of Jamaica. So that was Peter Phillips when in a Porsche time, when he wanted to tax the people of Jamaica. If we draw our money, Peter Phillips come up with this plan. It never worked. It never worked because he couldn't do the math and the people of Jamaica run him like a dog and tell him to go sit down. Once you get a video of him, I ask if is this really the man who said Dennis is not. Let me tell you something, guys. We have enough information. We have enough policy. Our government have done enough to secure the third term. It is just for us to come together, unite, and campaign. The PNP not have nothing to campaign on. Because if a road, the road them a fix. If a water, pipe a turn on and water a chuck. If a agriculture, Flight Green have agriculture lock. If a social program, Minister Pernell Charles have that lock. Every single area, every single minister is working. We have enough. If a propaganda, when I come with, we can lick that down. Any single thing when the PNP come with, we have enough thing to counter them. No labor right. Not supposed to shaky when it comes to the People's National Party. We have enough. We have enough. And that is why I tell you earlier, say, when the people in contact me and tell me, say, to tell my MP, say, then granny and them mother can't get them blood tests. Me have to react because I know, say, this lazy man we down here now get 8,000 votes. The most him will get maybe 7,000. And this election will be won by 9,000, 8,800, 9,000. And my member of parliament will get 9,000 votes. So any era when me hear any little mumbling or any little jumbling or any little anybody upset, it is for us the labor right to say wagwan, wanna say a pen, wanna say so we can tell we MP and fix it. We don't want to leave any space for the PNP come in and tell. I want to hear Angela Brown-Burke tell a story today in the parliament. Who heard the story with Angela Brown-Burke telling at the parliament? Angela Brown-Burke said when she campaign, one traveling officer come to her and say, no man, I make them win, you know. And when the person said that she engaged the person, the person say, explain to Angela Brown-Burke and say, when before the government do the reclassification, she used to get her traveling allowance separate from her salary. And now under the Jamaica Labour Party, they put everything in a one and take away her traveling allowance. And people who not travel, and she get the same money. And she upset. And he said people, and she said people is upset with the government. People is upset with the government. And that she say. So the traveling officers who never used to travel, we used to just take the money and tell lies to them at travel, according to Angela Brown-Burke, them upset with the government. And if I told she tell her a lie, no sure, and that she said in the parliament, me know she very lie. Me know she very lie. I don't know if I told her a lie, she tell, and that you never hear the story. And that she say. But you know what me know? Their fact say. The public sector workers, they vote against themselves. They sat at home in 1989, and they allowed the dunce PNP people to choose their government. And Percival Noel James Pattison, under the 18.5 years, since at the country where 40,000 businesses went under, where the public sector workers got a wage freeze, where the nurses and the teachers and the police couldn't get a good salary. They sat idle and watched that. And now when Andrew Michael Holness win the election, and this government gave them the highest increase that they ever got, according to Angela Brown-Burke, them upset with the government. Well, we will see. We will see. We will see. Because we know Angela Brown-Burke a PNP and PNP very lie. So we will see. But what we need to do and what we have control over is to make sure that we go out and we spread the message. We make sure, so we go out and we make sure so the people of Jamaica know that the Andrew Michael Holness administration is for Jamaica, and make sure the people know say they must choose Jamaica. Because people are pay attention now, you know. People are pay attention now, and people are getting ready to make up their mind. So we need to make sure that they have the correct information, and to make sure that when the people are look for the right information, they know where to find it. Discover something new said. The upkeep at a non-taxable portion, but now everything roll into one. Everything roll into the salary, so you lose the tax-free portion. But we now get more pay now, Discover, so we must can put up, we must can angle on yourself. We need to make sure, Marlene, we can't just say undecided voters must get off the fence and vote JLP. We need to make sure that we convince them. We need to make sure that we convince them that the Jamaica Labour Party is the party that's supposed to stay in our government. We can't just say, oh, undecided voters must come on board. We have to make sure so we guide them. Because as I said earlier, and everybody just get up and go to a polling station like we. And everybody are going to do it. Some people need a little nudge. So we have to make sure, say, we meet the people them where they're at, we give them the information, we talk to the people them, we mash down the propaganda, we mash down the lie. And another thing in closing about Peter Phillips. Yesterday, Peter Phillips said, if it take them months and weeks and years, for Dennis Chung step down, they might take whatever it takes. So did PNP, anybody know the PNP protest today? Anybody know if the PNP protested today? Can remember they say, you know, if it take them week or month or year, they might take the time. Them protest today? Or they gone to their work and gone back and they ain't with them business? They should have come out and protest today. They are waste of time. Anyway, guys, Thank you so much for watching Munchie B Talks Politics. Tomorrow we're gonna talk about the minister of Minister Morgan thing name. Minister of Transport and Works and Road and everything. We're going to go through the presentation and we're going to talk about the presentation and we're going to make sure that we have the facts so that when we go in our community and we hear people that say, oh, my road want fix and my road not fix, we can say, this is road is slated to be fixed and the Spark program, and we can say NWA is coming to assess this road, whatever, we have to get the information. Minister of Work. Thank you, Mikhail. Guys, thank you so much for joining Munchie B Talks Politics. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your guidance. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, comment. Munchie, where you voting? Central Manchester, my vote there. Where you ask? My vote used to be in East Rural St. Andrew, but I moved it to Central. But my entire family vote is in East Rural St. Andrew. But none of them are PNP. We can't get them to vote. I don't know what PNP I do for them, but you know, I mean, tell them I try with them, but boy, I try with them. But guys, thank you so much for joining Munchie B Talks Politics. Thank you for your support. Thank you for what is below? Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the likes. Please, guys, remember the guys, before me leave, I'm asking you please to remember to watch the ads. Do not skip the ad, please. And even if you're not busy, just put it on the TV and allow the TV to make it run, and so that the ads can run. Please, I'm asking you, do not skip the ad. The platform needs your support. Munchie B, you need your support. And I want to thank you so much for your continuous support and for watching Munchie B Talks Politics, for supporting Munchie B Talks Politics, for sharing and everything. And please make sure you know a neighbor, vote for Labour, and make sure that you know a neighbor is following Munchie B Talks Politics. And members say make sure so like, subscribe, and share the platform. Thank you. Wait in the comment section there. Good night, Damian Moody, aka. Good night, Rowan. Good night, Sharon. Good night, Marjorie. Rowan, see you. We say you live in Manchester. Yeah, good night, guys. Thank you so much. End stream.